Good morning, good morning, good morning. Had to get the morning coffee. Yeah, so we are going to. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you are coming in, please be sure to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am also on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So if you could, please go follow, subscribe. I would gladly appreciate it. Once again, how is your day? So I want to continue. Someone sent me this about CJ So Cool once again, and how he continues to badger this family. This guy, he does not care. He does not care at all. So I don't even understand. This only thing he's doing is trying to make more money off this family because he has not a clue in what to do with his own life. You know, he knows his family was the family, you know, he really wanted. He can't get nothing out of the rest of them, but you no longer should be able to capitalize off their life. You know, you say a lot of things against this family, which I don't understand why. Because, you know, they the real winners in this. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. I may not, like I said, I may not go through this whole video, but I'll just want to state my opinion about some things. I mean, this is heavy because this family is literally doing their own thing, and this guy continues to bother them. Whatever they may do about it, that's on them. But I would suggest, this guy needs to keep all of their names out of their mouth, out of his mouth. And anybody around him needs to keep their name out of their mouth. You know what I'm saying? You got another baby mama. Go deal with her. She's a cool one. Go talk to her. If she's so cool, go talk to her. Go talk to your daughter and make them more relevant. You know what I'm saying? Be a parent to your daughter. Why don't you put that type of stuff out? Why do you keep messing with this family? So I'm gonna go ahead and start playing this video. Yeah.
Auntie CJ ain't got a little filter on. It's okay. I'm still here with the tea. Now, as you guys can see, I'm switching up a little bit. This tea is hot. What the hell? What the hell? We got Life of Royalty, man. Look, we screen recording this. This is Life of Royalty. You see my mouth spinning on circles. Look, I gave her 1,000,000 something followers when I gave her this page. She's still at 1,000,000 followers.
So, first of all, you're still making money, trying to make money off them. If there are all these things that you're saying, sir, why are you still talking about them? And if you gave her those million, then why haven't they left? You know what I'm saying? They're still there because they really, really like her, and like those kids. A lot of these children grew up with those kids, so, and she has been working hard to get subscribers on her own. You didn't give her anything. You didn't give her anything. Actually, they gave you a lot.
Even Flo mad. Flo down there talking about some. She like, here we go again. Life of Royalty. I know y'all, but I'm not. You know why I'm not? Because I miss my family. Royalty, you broke up my family. Not only did you break up my family, you stole my kids while I was going to.
The lies. The lies. You do not miss that family. You miss what that family brought to you. That's what you miss. And you're a delusional, manipulative narcissist. You're a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad that they're so past you that it's ridiculous. Like, you really have a problem, sir. You really need to get help, sir. You really do. And you know, everything in this life is for entertainment purposes only. Um, and everything is alleged. It's just in my opinion. Who am I? Who am I? You know what I'm saying? So it's just in my opinion, and I have a right to opinion, just like anybody else. But she did not steal your children, sir. Let's continue on and let the liar allegedly continue on saying what he's saying.
Why did you do that? Now I'm on your head. You already know what time it is. I'm on your head. Let that dildo you got stuck on the top of it. Let's get it. Now we're gonna jump into a video. A couple of videos today. We got an 11-day-old video and a 2-day-old video. First and foremost, royalty. You weak. You have a whole million subscribers and you post 2 videos in 11 days. Wake up. The whole internet slaughtering you. Take advantage, bro. Get money. Put my kids out. They tired of...
Guess what? The internet, the people that I wouldn't say support you, because real supporters, they don't bash the people that you were once family with, the children, people that are real within themselves. They know a whole bunch of people. The people that are bashing them are ridiculous. Are people that don't even know themselves. It's just ridiculous. Other people's pain, you don't even know if that really going on. You just believe in a psycho that's coming on the internet and just saying anything that comes out his mouth. How could no one see? This man knows who the breadwinner was, and that he continues on talking about this family for money and clout and views. Those are delusional people just like him. Those are fans. They're not supporters. Supporters wouldn't be sitting up here supporting that type of bullcrap. They wouldn't. They wouldn't. Nobody sold your children. That's her children too. And if she wanted to pick her children up from your brother's house who dislikes royalty, and I don't know about you, I don't want my children around dislikes me. I mean, they're just stupid. You don't know what they'll do to your children. And then you got your brother coming on here talking about witchcraft and stuff like that. He could have kept that and putting spells and stuff on people allegedly. Like, how did it get that deep of evil? Because you put them out and they left and they stayed gone. How did it get that deep? First of all, with the allegations, she had to listen to her daughter. You keep blaming royalty, she had to listen to her daughter, and you keep blaming the victim. You know, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And then as far as the home invasion, you blame them for doing that. You blame royalty, which is so ridiculous. Why couldn't you just let that family move on? You don't know how to let nobody move on because you don't know how to move on. All you want to do is use and drain the heck out of that family. And far as her videos, she can put out as many videos she wants. That's her choice. That's her choice. Why you worry about it and focus on her like that? That is so delusional. That is psychic. Like psychological. You need some help, man. You need some help. Leave that girl alone. You got another baby mama over there that you can be trying to make famous, since you are the man with the plan and the money. You go make your other baby mama famous, since she is the only one that want to just pop up when her name just come in the equation. Or it seemed like she wanted to be so famous when you and royalty was together. Go make her famous. Go make your daughter famous. Okay? Because a lot of times she's famous for all the wrong things, while you're talking about royalty and her kids. You know that those people did right by you. They the ones the reason why you made the money that you make. You just don't have that anymore. Go talk to the people around you, Lexi. You know, because I know Lexi ain't fully out that picture. You can't fool me. She ain't fully out that picture. I feel like Lexi allegedly be doing things for him as a friend behind the scenes. She just out the picture now because she needed to be the person on the outside looking and seeing what's going on to get it back to him, allegedly. So you can see me with that. She only 2 videos, baby. People is playing her stuff everywhere, royalty stuff everywhere. And you're talking about life with royalty. That's her. Make sure you put big life with royalty in front of it. Because she doing her thing.
Rationing. They tired of cutting sound to 6 ways. We tired of it. We tired of it. You didn't call me on FaceTime finally. Oh, I'm jumping all over the tea. Hold on, man. I'm just doing too much. Let me just watch a video. That's too hot. I'm gonna give him the tea. It's hot. The tea is hot. I'm gonna tell y'all the tea. Let me get this little peppermint out of my mouth. No, we don't like talking with food in our mouth. They're gonna make fun of me. You know,
you can clearly see that this man does not know which direction to go. Now you're talking about tea. The tea is hot. What you want to be, a tea page? Screamer, tea page, YouTuber? What do you want to be? For heaven's sakes, what do you want? You want to give out the tea? What? You certainly not Chris Sales. Chris Sales has this way of saying things where he's hilarious. I never disliked it, Chris Sales, whether the whole internet turned against him or what. You know, I still like the Chris Sales. Because what was done in him and Queen's marriage ain't have nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna go be on Queen's side and not be. No. The truth is what the truth is. I always liked the Chris Sales. I never turned against Chris Sales. And Chris Sales is a good dude. Chris Sales is a good dude. I don't care what nobody say. Talked about him and they talked about him. It's time. It's time. CJ, it's not your time. Evil follows you. Nobody wants to deal with you with that type of personality that you have. You're bashing people that made you millions. What you think people are thinking to collab with you? What do you think they're thinking? You bad business, man. So the business that you are handling, they can't possibly know about the damages you're doing in real life. But are they willing to deal with you? Or they will deal with you as behind the scene? Because don't nobody want to deal with no dramatic ass king like you are. Like man child. Nobody wants to deal with that. They see you, how you expecting to get business when you're behaving like this. Good things don't come your way. It's only a matter of time you continue on doing this, and it's gonna catch back up with you. If it ain't already doing it already, that's why you crashing out. What they need to do is desist and desist, because you need to stop talking about them or run them that money. You trying to get back up like you really did the most for this family when they really did the most for you. Let's be real. And your mama and your child, they did the most for. It's good. It's so cool where everybody can sit up there and not say anything about that. You getting clout and views and all that off their name. You are able to help your baby mama, and help. You were always able to do it off the backs of that family. To help your baby mama, to help your child. You couldn't even get enough views off of them. So you come to Royalty's family still trying to bash them and get views and clout for them. terrible person you are. You're a terrible person.
I don't be in the West right now. I got Dominic this little candy. Listen, you so crazy. You got screenshots texting me that Dad ended up in the hospital again. Why Dad in the hospital that time she with you? Hold on. If y'all looking at the screen recording, my birthday weekend vlog, like 2 months ago, you can see Dad has an arm cast in this video. Your last 4 videos, your daughter has been to the hospital. Your daughter has been to the hospital.
It's so crazy how this been in my life. I told you how a narcissist is, and how do they really care about their children, or they really care about getting the clout off their children. It just don't seem right. He's sitting up here, he said your child, as if, let me tell you something, as if he's the perfect parent that nothing ever happens around him. We clearly seen all the things that you do to your children. You continue on bringing these different women around your children, and it's things that happen with one woman in particular where she was pulling your daughter on live. We actually seen this, pulling your daughter's arm on live, okay, and seeing other things happen to those children on live. Y'all just got a little bit more careful with it now, because you know, like that behind the scenes. You could have pulled that little girl, that ex-girlfriend could have pulled that little girl's arm out the socket. You don't know. We didn't hear you raise hell about that, but she is her mother. And if she takes her to the doctor, that's a good thing. If something goes wrong, okay? It's not done intentionally. You gonna take your child to the doctor. If something goes wrong with my children, I'm gonna take them to the doctor, because guess what? It's not on purpose, not done intentionally. Now, I can see if she would need to be noted, because there's not a perfect parent out there. I'm sorry, everybody. There's not a perfect parent out there. You always saying what's going on with royalty. What about what goes on behind the scenes over there at your house? Right?
With me, your daughter is literally over there getting. I don't know what's happening.
Your daughter.
What are y'all doing?
Your daughter.
You text me talking about Dad got 6 cavities. She told you her teeth was hurting. What are you talking about? She told me her teeth was hurting. She's 5 years old. She told you I told my dad my teeth was hurting. No, she did. You confiscated them from my brother. I wasn't even here. So
he is such a liar. I ain't gonna sit up there and say she confiscated him. Like, what? Y'all, this dude is a complete idiot. Y'all, this is just about opinion. He is just an idiot. Like, who does this? Those are her kids. If you go out of town, you her, guess what? She has every right to get y'all's kids. Not just her kid, y'all's kids. We can like that, because all the stuff you doing here on the internet, it really need to just be her kids. But you gonna let it be known that, when it's time, those are my kids. I can put them on live. That I can. Yeah, you do way too much, man, and you ain't trying to change. You think the way that you are is not, and if you don't change, it gets worse. Period. Point blank. He doesn't change, it gets worse. It gets worse for him. It gets worse from him. Royalty with peace. She don't want to continue with this back and forth. She trying to find ways to heal and not deal with you. Let the people know. You got a problem with everything they do. That's how you know you are a jacked up person. Everything that they do. All parents make mistakes. But one thing about it, in your video, ain't no other woman supposed to be chastising a child. She ain't got no right. You ain't married to her. And hell, I wouldn't give a damn if you were. Don't be pulling on my child like that. It's like y'all be guys like this, they will push you to that limit. They will push you to that limit where you want to fuck somebody up, like seriously, including him. Where she's trying to get out of because he done took her there so many times. Where she needs peace in her life. This guy is so dramatic. A whole big ass child out here. Continue to talk about a woman, a single woman at that. It's crazy. Listen to this. Just
what's really going on, Royalty? Because yesterday you was texting me talking about Dale mouth swole. She's in pain. She went through a lot at the dentist. She had her tooth yanked out. She got 6 cavities. She lost 1 tooth. I freaked out. It's my baby girl. I say, can I talk to her? Please let me FaceTime her. I'm supposed to really be with her right now. She's not supposed to be with you. She's supposed to be with my brother having fun. But instead, she ended up...
Your brother is not their parent. Okay, let's get this through your delusional, thick-ass skull. Your brother is parent. It's you and Royalty. If you go somewhere, dummy. Okay, hear me clear. If you go somewhere, dummy, you must answer to Royalty, and that's what you don't like. You want more drama. This is what you wanted to talk about anyway. Whatever you do, you set this stuff up, okay? You just don't know you're making yourself look bad. You make yourself look bad. But when them children over there with Royalty, they're content. First of all, Royalty disciplines. You don't. You the little play dad. Go to the playhouse. Okay? Which everybody needs to be mindful of. A motherfucker shouldn't be playing with kids all the time, always playing around here. You a grown ass man. Go touch some fucking grass. Go work on a construction site or something. Get your hands rough, tough, and dirty. Why you always around here playing games, always around here talking about females and children? Something ain't right about that. Remember, everything in this life is for entertainment purposes, and everything in this life is allegedly. It's just my opinion. So who am I? Right? My opinion. But I just want to know why. You know what I'm saying? You play so much. And you play so many games. Leave the family alone. They ask you to leave them alone. Dude, you need a real nigga to step to you. Forgive me. You need a real man to step to you and handle you. Because, baby, ain't no motherfucking way.
House, a dentist, at the doctor or somewhere, getting her teeth yanked out of her mouth, literally yanked out. So I texted, can I call my kids? Nah, she in pain. Can I get my kids back today? It's Thursday. Nah, now you gotta wait. It's not my fault you went to Dubai. Shorty, why you mad I went to Dubai? I know you mad. You know why I know you mad? Because you can't leave the country because you a lab. You a local lab. You know what? Look, because Rico, your boyfriend.
Here you go, bring Rico. Now she a local lab. Ain't you in her city? You're in her city. You came to her city. She didn't come to yours. She didn't go to Gary. You always calling the lady names for what? It doesn't make any sense. Why are you calling her all these names? You delusional. Look, y'all. And every time he speaks about Royalty in that family, he's talking about himself. Pay attention to what he says. He basically said all this stuff about himself. He's delusional. This man really truly needs help. He needs help on so many levels. He cannot leave this family alone. Anybody you see get on here and talk about and bash their own mama and their own, didn't bash his family before, he blamed that on Royalty too when you are that person, period. That's how you are. And you got these delusional fans that sit up there and just be like, yeah, he did bash everybody when he was with royalty because royalty did not like all this type of stupid crap. When if you use your common sense, this guy's that way anyway. Can't nobody change you. Look at him in broken ears. You really think royalty was in his ear saying, okay, I don't want them around. I don't, this is all him. Everything that's been done is, and he got a whole bunch of people fooled. But not for long, because your time coming. I'm telling you, you continue messing with a family that's full of light. That lady loves her kids. And I'm quite sure she worried every time those kids attack on this family. How you not gonna like the mama but love the kids like that? I don't get it. You done went through so many females. You kissing people on camera. It's all just disgusting. And everybody knows about Ray. At this point, y'all, let me tell y'all something. And I've been saying, this is bogus. I never seen a guy mention a woman so much and try to break her so bad. Be careful. They definitely got to be careful with, being around in the same facility or area with this guy. You know what I'm saying? Them both being in Las Vegas or even when she, gets the kids, they drop them off, pick them up or whatever it may be. For her kids, I got to be careful and her mom got to be careful. Because ain't no way this person is not crazy, delusional, manipulative, or narcissist that he wouldn't try anything family. He can't even stop talking about him. It's like he go to sleep thinking about him. Wake up. If he go to sleep, wake up thinking about him. It's strange. It really is. And I do know God is on their side, but still take the right precautions. You got to take your steps too. Make sure your children are protected and your parents are protected. Your parents is protected. And you are protected. I do know you have to move in a certain way. This guy here, I'm telling you, he's not mentioning her and his family for nothing. This man would do anything. I'm telling you, you got to watch people like this very, very close. Very close. And you got a whole bunch of fans and people laughing at this, but this shit really ain't funny. This shit is not funny. Because this guy, he's making y'all laugh at the same time while he's doing all these evil things. If you ever been in this type of position or any position where you are the one that's getting laughed at and everybody is laughing, but yet everybody is believing the person that makes them laugh, they not think that and blaming the people that are getting laughed at, instead of saying something is really wrong with this guy. Something is really wrong with this guy, because ain't no way I was continue. At first this shit was funny, but now he just going way too far. Like, why does he continue on talking about this family? That shit is scary. That's scary. Because you don't know what's in the back of his head. Rothschild family always need to be prepared. Because if twins still going over there, that shit is scary.
Can't take you out of the country because he playing the UFL and not the NFL. Don't get mad at me, all right? I really be buying bucket after bucket when it's done. I'm like, can I replace it with another one? You can't take this money with you, so I burn it up like it's richer. They be asking me, is the oven on? But they be like, anybody got some baguettes? It's time to eat. It's time to split the baguette bread, guys. 6 ways. Have to break.
He is so jealous of this family. And actually, I love Diamonds and Baguette. I like it. You know, he is so jealous of this woman. It's almost like he want to be her. It's almost like he want to be her. Child, this is crazy.
Then you that came on another song. You thought we was on your team. We're not on your team. No one's team royalty, bro. We team not royalty. How about that?
That just shows you how he is. This is what I'm saying. He knows how to capture the crowd for them to diss royalty and her family, which is like people that don't think of their own. They don't think on their own. They just believe whatever CJ says. I would hate to be that type of person that thinks like just like others, what other people do. You know what I'm saying? I would hate to be that type of person. Always have your own mind, people. Always have your own mind. Don't just go with the flow of whatever anyone says. I've learned my lessons. Just going with flow of what anyone says and not knowing if it's true. Definitely, I can see the lies a mile away with this guy. And I just need realistic people only to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And I have to stop video because really I don't like his voice. I don't want his energy to rub off on me and jump across the screen at me because energy is real. Okay? As nothing that I would want from a guy like this. He's not at all.
That's the only team royalty we is team not royalty. And you done put out another song. You're killing me, bro. B-I-G in front of royalty. RBC. Who the freak teaching you how to rap? Elmo? Bro, Shorty sound like she's rapping on the Elmo episode.
What's crazy is he didn't say any of that shit when she was rapping with him. She sound just like that. You can't stand that this family is just completely moving on from all the things that you've done to them and still doing to them. You know, they're just gonna make shit trend just like you making shit trend of talking negative about them. They're just gonna make light of this because that's exactly what they are, the light. And that's why you're attacking them so much. And you can't see that. This man attacks his family for no good reason, no good reason at all. Because of allegations, why would you come on the internet, this here internet, and attack somebody because of allegations? That's stupid. You look more guilty sitting up there attacking. You going after the mom when the child said it happened to her. It ain't no way that you talk to Jalea, anybody talk to Jalea, and they said that wasn't true. No. She don't strike me as just to text something to somebody. No, that was made up. That was a fake page. Could believe because he knows how to do it well. He knows how to do it well. Right? Allegedly. Yeah. You're talking about this, Sam. You talk about it, but at the same time, want money. Go extra dollar. Work. They want to be famous. They want all the money. They just want the money from it. This is why I say they just want the money from it, but they don't want to put the work in. Bull crap. But you want to sit up here and work this family. You want to talk about them and bash them all day. That's bull crap. This is why you don't have nobody. Because you're a narcissist. You're manipulative. And for those that sit up there and just be like, well, they play too, they used to prank all the time. I think this is a prank. This shit is not no prank. Are you dumb? You don't know a difference between a prank and shit that happens in real life? This is folks' life. And this man is just bashing and bashing. And just because you're on here to enjoy and laugh and everything is not funny. This shit is real. And when it hit the fan, let's see who gonna be laughing when it hit the fan. When it all goes down, as he continue on putting these people name in his mouth and lying on these people. Let's see how y'all be laughing then.
So, bro, I swear to you, have y'all ever seen Elmo? How y'all guys have fans who on that stuff? Let's go riding in the automobile. Let's take a ride in the car. That's royalty. Every time she make a song, diamonds and baguettes, breath smell like sex. What the fuck was that? I don't know what's next. Royalty is so annoying. I can't even believe I'm still on this girl. But you know what? I'm still on this girl because she broke my daughter's arm twice, my daughter's teeth out her mouth, and now she FaceTimed me, y'all. I thought screenshot and put on Snapchat, which shows me a lot. All I gotta do is apply pressure.
Ain't no real man finna come on here talking about his baby mama and his children like that on the internet. Ain't no real man finna do that shit. But this is bad. This bad. Then have the nerve sit up there. I love you. I love them. I love them. No, you're lying. How could you sit up here and say you love them? You don't love them. Hell, you better love that you got. You don't love nobody. You can't even love yourself because you don't know how much damage you're doing to yourself every time a toxic move, a negative move that you make. And talk about this family, you're getting darker and you're getting darker on the inside. And you can see it in your eyes. You're sick. Something is wrong with you. Clearly. And nobody around you is telling you because they want to get, just like you want to get all that you want to get out of royalty them, drain them, feel like you drain them till they drop. One thing about it, royalty them can collab with people. You can't. Everybody sees the person that you are. They're not going to collab with you. And if they do, I'm telling you, it's not going to be good for their views. Subscribers, you don't know how to humble yourself. Be humble and take royalty and her family out of the occasion. Then, guess what? And start changing. See what that'll do for you. But you don't want to change. You're focused on royalty. It's like you look at a whole narcissistic videos and how to be a narcissist. It's like you did that. Something is seriously wrong with him. If you could look at him at that picture at the bottom, something is seriously wrong with this guy. Look at the eyes are the window to the soul. He is so dark inside, and I don't give a fuck about no looks. That don't be none. It's when you open your mouth. And I'm not talking about, when you open your mouth and you talk about, it's just disgusting when he opened his mouth. Right? It's nothing but bad things come out of it. Nothing but bad things come out of it. Thank God say good about you. Thank God you still have your life with the way that you are. That's the only thing I can say. Because I'm telling you, it's a day that's going to come where you're not able to do this stuff anymore. And that money that you're making off them is not even going to matter. It's not even going to matter. She said she was tired. She don't want to, focus is draining. But you continue on. She told you to stop. Her and the kids told you to stop and leave them alone. But you don't know how to do that. Just that alone which showed me what type of person you are. But I seen through your bullcrap from the beginning. Cause I'ma tell you honestly, I never came to those videos for you. I came for the children and royalty. I'm just being honest. You use that family. And now, after they leave, they're like you said, you put them out. Okay, let them stay out. Why you continue to talk about them? But now that they're gone, you want to continue on using them. You know you made a big mistake. You know they was the money. By the way, why aren't you talking about Kevo? Cause that man really was putting it in for you. You still choose to talk about royalty and her family. You better watch yourself. You better watch yourself. Good morning, Universal T. Good morning. He better watch himself.
And I will. She tried to take me out by applying pressure. She told the internet a lie. Most of you don't know. You just like, why are you trolling your ex? The reason why I'm trolling my ex, she told the whole internet. I'm not gonna say the whole world don't know Shorty. But she told the whole internet, the Shade Room posted it, a whole bunch of people reposted it, blog pages reposted it.
But the whole world don't know Shorty. The whole world don't know you. The whole world don't know you. This shit is crazy. Like, the whole world don't even know him. You know, if you're known for just family, which anybody in their right mind knows that they are the real breadwinners. Nobody has to talk about their money. He got to be out of money because he continued on talking about all money and all.
Made it seem that I had to hide. Okay? She said I did something to Jalea, her oldest daughter, which everyone knows. Even Flo will tell you.
Actually, you idiot. When a dog barks, when you start talking about something, that's confirmation. Something was done. It's not, you know, the dog. Yeah, dog knows something, all right. Allegedly. Yes, it's called Life of Royalty. It's right up there at the top. It's called Life of Royalty. It's definitely getting low. It's definitely getting low because you keep. I mean, they share from TikTok, from not TikTok but Snapchat, and then they share it on TikTok. And he also is making money off YouTube, TikTok, and Snapchat with all this. What he doing? Because you see at the top of on his page it says Snapchat exclusive. So he got money he making on Snapchat off of them. He got money on TikTok he making off of them, and he got money on YouTube. He puts the full video on YouTube, clip on Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? And TikTok, everybody, they share it. And this is what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? That family is not broke. The family is not broke. They just don't talk about all those things like he does. The expensive clothes, shoes, which, you know, it don't look like he got anything on expensive either. It looks like he's like he probably can just get a haircut in the lineup. You know, if you look into this guy's eyes, this is clearly wrong with him. Something is wrong with him. I do pray for that part because you do have to pray for those evildoers too. Because for one, I want you to stay away from me.
On my soul, I've never touched anybody. But Jalea, one of my best friends, bro. She was actually Royalty's best friend, but she was one of my best friends. Anything Royalty told her to do, I already knew she would do. I just didn't know they would do this. My thing is, I had so much proof that nothing like this ever happened or nothing like this was ever said. And there was plenty of...
Never showed any proof. Everything he's saying by word of mouth. Where is the proof? Where is the proof? This is what I want to know. Where is the proof? Yes, mentally. And you know, he's speaking on the SA allegations that Jalea talk about. Jalea cannot talk about that stuff like she want to, but what she said was true. All of them have a YouTube channel, by the way, even the kids, except for the twins. Royalty has one, Life of Royalty. Jalea has one, the J Dub Way. Um, Leon has one. Carnation has one. Um, and it's just like he's talking about these allegations just to throw out there, trying to make it seem like she's not telling the truth. Because the whole time he's been blaming Royalty because she was the one that had to put that report in because Jalea's still a child, a young teenager. So she comes to her mom and she tell her mom she had to put that report out there. If she wouldn't have did it, then they would have been talking about that too. You know, but he put the blame on the mom, and she had to do what she had to do for her child. This ain't the first time the allegations got popped up. It got popped up and Jalea was young. So how are you gonna get mad at somebody for what was done? They feel like was done to them allegedly. You know what I'm saying? It's to me, it's still at a million. It's doing good. It's doing good for her real true supporters. It's doing good. She got more people since this has been going on, but she always was at 1 million. I think 1,400,000 something. I think I can't be sure, but she's still doing good. She would. All this what he's trying to do is continue to bash her and her family so that they wouldn't watch Royalty and her family. Now the kids have their own channel and they got a decent amount of people. I know I am subscribed to them because I'm in support of them. It's no reason why this family should be getting bashed by him like that. And then not only that, by a lot of people that can't see through the bull crowd that this guy is doing. Either they're that way, their self, or they're completely blind. Period. It's like when somebody continue, what if that was you and somebody continue on bashing you every day and you're up here, then you kind of go up there and yourself on your platform, oh, you wrong. Like you supposed to just shut up and let it be. But they're at the point now where that's where they letting it be. And I think they letting it be until they got to watch him. They really got to watch him. That whole family got to watch him because when people do stuff like that, they ain't scared to bash you to the world. What will they do behind the scenes? What will they plot against you behind the scenes? You have to watch people like that.
Opportunity for anything like this to be said. We used to be live streaming. We made all kind of videos. We had all type of company. Grandma lived with us. CJ lived with us. D'Lo stayed around us. Everybody lived with us. My brother Jinx lived with us. Everyone. My brother Kenneth lived with us. His wife lived with us. So many different kids. Not one person has ever lied on me and said anything about this stuff. The day I beat her in court, which was May 10th, the next day.
Maybe because it didn't happen to them. Hey, how you doing? Maybe because it didn't happen to them. The SA didn't happen. You got to realize when it has happened like it has happened in CJ's family, he's also said it has happened to him, allegedly. You just have to think, like, will he be dumb enough to do that if him? Because we already see his mentality is messed up. It's messed up. Something is not right with this dude. And something ain't been right with him ever since he stepped on the scene. Because I really didn't go to watch him. I went to those children and Royalty, watch their journey. Because Royalty had worked hard and she took care of kids before him as a single mom. Thank you.
She goes to the police department with her daughter and make up this lie. Why does she make up this lie?
She goes to the
Because
police department and
What did
make
she
up
go
a
to?
lie.
Her ticket. I was a golden
With her
ticket.
daughter.
A lot of you keep bringing up the fact that we came up together, which we did indeed, but I was the smart one. I was the one that knew how to manage the finances, even though I'm
the manipulation of it all. The manipulation of it all. She goes to the police department. Look how fast he talked. First of all, I don't trust no fast talkers. I don't trust them talkers that talk like this. I don't trust the loud ones. Look, he's talking way too fast for me. I don't trust people like they want you to skip over what they have said. You know, and I feel like you're not gonna slip that one past. You talking about she go to the police department, you know, and do a report about what her daughter lied. Like, come on now. This is not what this lady is thinking when she hears her daughter crying and hurting because of what's done to her. This is not what she's thinking. And I just want him to know you're sounding more stupid and more guilty, allegedly, when you say stuff like that. Because what is a mother to do when a child come to them? What do you want them to do? Just because your mother didn't do anything, don't make that right. See, this is why you get with guys, women, and men. Get with people, you know, they don't bash their family. Okay? Even if they having situations and problem with their family, get with, especially you bashing your mama, you bashing your daddy, you know what I'm saying? You're bashing your sister, your brother, your grandmama. No. Should nobody know about that? Ain't nobody got time to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? If you was in a foster home, you need to thank God you came up out of that home, foster home, that group home. Because a lot of children don't make it. If they even make it to a foster home, on the street somewhere, this guy is so ungrateful for his life and the good people that come in it. He hurts them the most. He hurts them the most. Because he don't know how to treat people. Because he didn't get treated right. He wants everyone to suffer. Life wasn't all that good. I want you to suffer. He don't want the best for nobody. So he needs to stop lying. He needs to stop lying. A lot of what he's going through is childhood trauma from what he feels like his mom did. Let me tell you something. Your mom, yeah, she was out there bad. If you don't forgive your mom for what was done, you're never gonna move forward in a positive light, sir. Now, if you don't forgive her for yourself, always gonna be delusional, manipulative, a narcissist. But you're on the internet bashing your mom. And guess what? You never know when that woman can come out and be like, well, CJ said this and he said that, he did this, he did that. Because you know you talk too much. You're going to say, you know, things where you think you're comfortable at. And you forget, oh, I told her this. Oh, I told her that. You know? I can sit up and say things that happen wrong to me, but baby, I'm not finna be sitting around here living off of that. I'm over my life and just stay humble, man. Like, he done got millions and still don't know how to treat people. That don't even make him happy. He's living in a nice, may not be the houses like he used to, but it's a nice house. Be thankful that you got that roof over your head. Be thankful you got a nice car. A car, period. I just think, you know, God sees how ungrateful this guy is. And I'm telling you, God, this this guy, this man child, continue on with his ways, is not going to end good. And I don't wish this upon him, but he continues on bashing his family. He continues on being ungrateful. The way he's trying to get this family to collaborate with them is not going to happen. All this is all he wanted them collaborate with him. They're not. These people don't care for you anymore. And when they did, you still mistreated them. Crazy.
Up a lot of the money because I had a lot of people to take care of, and I stopped posting. That's the truth. When you stop posting, you didn't fall off. You stepped back. I stepped back.
More likely, they took care of you. They was the one cooking. They was the ones doing the videos and making you money, because that's who they came to see.
Reassess my life and figure out what was important to me. And once I got it together, I'm back. Look at me, I'm here, bro. And money's not an issue. Y'all don't see me flexing money or nothing like that, because that is not the issue. It was never the issue. I always had money. I just wasn't posting, so I wasn't getting views. And I felt bad about myself. I didn't want to be known because of the things that I was going through. And every time I did post a video, it was about royalty. And now look, I'm owning it. It's going to be about royalty because you tried to ruin my life. She told the people the one lie that destroys character. She destroyed my character. And now I'm doing the same to her, except I'm not lying at all. I'm posting fact after fact after fact. Anybody that sees anything that I'm doing, you know it's the...
He did not post any facts. Everything he's saying, he is lying about. Only thing this guy said about those allegations were, why would I do that? And I took care of them. You really didn't take care of them. They took care of you. Why would I do that? I was her stepdad. And, you know, I brought everything. I did everything for them. Let me tell you something. I don't care what you do. That don't mean you wouldn't be a predator. You know, that don't mean you wouldn't be a pedo. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all don't look over that when people are sitting up here he's trying to himself when it sounds like a whole bunch of lies. Let's be clear. Allegedly. You know, this is just my opinion. It sounds, you know what I'm saying? It just sounds like you confronting, you know, this now. Because they said that they needed more evidence from her. That didn't say that you didn't do it. It just said they need more evidence. Like I said, if somebody else comes saying, well, you did something to them, it makes it true on this end too. So just remember that. Good morning, Mimi. Good morning. Yeah, this is crazy.
True. When Shorty lie on me, I'm gonna tell the truth on her. All of you guys need to use that, bro. Be like CJ So Cool. Don't be like royalty. Because someone's defeated you, you don't have to make up a lie, bro. And if the truth won't set you free, then just dead it.
This is crazy. The manipulation. Yeah. This is why I gotta keep pausing it, because I can't stand to hear the lies and the manipulation. I can't, like, the family that went and filed the report, which is Royalty, a mother and her child that had the allegations, spoke, and they said that Jalea said that it was true, but she don't want to speak too much on it. Okay. Because for one, let me tell you, when you talk like CJ and manipulative like CJ, with a mindset like CJ, you have a whole bunch of fans out there that could give two shits about. You see, they separated. Everybody really thought this guy was the one, the breadwinner of the family, really was those kids. And we see this now because he can stop bashing them. He has to continue on making money off of them. He has to continue on lying. So we see this now. So that when they left, when they no longer in the picture, his bashing and all that continues. So guess what? CJ still has fans, not supporters, fans that still believe he says, because he was always the one behind the camera talking. That's all what they remember is the guy that was talking behind the camera, thinking that he was the one making the money. But in real life, those children were. Those children were. And I hate that they have to go through this. I hate that they have to go through this because it's not fair. It's not fair to them. It's not fair that you got all the money and you put out all these loans and you act like all the money was yours and everything was yours. Nothing was theirs. I don't see how she lived under that roof. But, you know, and then he gets to the point where he's talking about a life insurance as if this woman, she didn't, and now she's supposed to do something to you because she had $1 life insurance you had. If you were to pass away, she would have got. So that means that you trying to say she was trying to off you. And you clearly said that you called her to the hospital. You called her first before you even called your own girlfriend. You had a girlfriend. Why are you calling royalty for the home invasion? And you blamed her. You blame her kids. Y'all, this whole thing, if you watch this stuff from mind-boggling, it's so mind-boggling. This type of guy needs to be off the streets. He needs to be off the street. I feel like this family really has to watch themselves with this guy. Everything on my channel is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. It's just opinion. This is crazy.
Stop it. My truth always sets me free. I got X after X after X making videos of me, bro. But they will never tell you guys they lost. And now they're upset. And now they want me to lose with them because misery loves company and I'm not going down with them. You can stay in the barrel. I'm the crab that got out. I evolved. Now I'm a starfish. Don't be hating on me. You SpongeBob. You the freaking sponge. You're stuck in the ocean and I'm a starfish. I can leave whenever I want. I left. I'm not like you and you not like me. So back to royalty, man. I don't want my mouse to die because my mouse be having technical difficulties. I don't know if I should react to how we truly feel because it got 157,000 views, or if I should react to the truth, girls, they life and royalty. I'm gonna react to the truth, girls, they life and royalty. Why? Because what's the truth? 1, 2. What is girls' day? You left CJ? Okay, that's cool. Because when I gave my brother CJ and Dare, you got mad and confiscated them. So who did you leave my kid with? Where is CJ? Huh? Around Jalea, the one that lies and say people touch people? I believe she touched my son. What about that? You see, what if I came out with that narrative? Now she's not even 18 and her name is already destroyed online. You see what I mean, folks that's watching at home? Y'all telling me to slow down, ease up on Shorty. Why you going?
Actually, her name is not destroyed online. Actually, is a lot of people that love Jalea. A lot of people that love Jalea. A lot of people that love Royalty Leon. It's just only you. You cannot stop bashing this family. And you know you have a lot of people that believe what you say. But I'm telling you guys, when a person continues on doing this type of stuff, this stuff is not going to end well. It's not going to end well. You have been bullying this family 2.5 years, probably 3. Move on. Only reason why she said the reason why she came out was because of whatever was going on with her little sister at his house. It was some allegations said about the little sister, and the big sister had to step up and say what happened to her. You know, because she was just happy to be away from that her mama left CJ. She was just happy because of that. But when the allegations came out about the sister, her little sister, that's when she said I had to step up as a big sister and tell my truth. But yet the victims always get blamed, vindicated for no reason. At least you could have broke both sides before you made your decision. But everybody's like, it's a prank. Do you know how many people do pranks, but y'all still end up believing what they say here on this internet? But all of a sudden, when it comes to Royalty and her family, they're not telling the truth. But you show everyone else grace. It's so many people on this internet that did pranks at the same time when Royalty and CJ So Cool used to do it. But y'all still believe them. You know, because they play too much. They always pranking and they always trying to get views. It's only one person that always try to do that, and that's CJ. And that was CJ the whole time they was together. They just had to go along because love will make you do some crazy things. Okay? But you see the family when they're by themselves, that's who they are. And they not worried about CJ like CJ worried about them. That family couldn't even be themselves because they was trying to follow somebody that don't even know what to do themselves. CJ didn't know what to do if it weren't for that family. Just like now.
Oh, hard you must miss and love her. No, I do not. I can't stand Shorty blood. That's why I wanted it to boil. I'm cooking her every day. It's meant to be this way. She wanted me cooked, so I'm gonna cook up. Guess what? If Shorty would have had me in prison right now for the lie, what would happen? Royalty would have came up with a book, a movie, a Tubi movie, a documentary season. Shorty would have had her.
She still need to do that. I think she do has a book, and she still needs to do that. Whatever what he's saying, she still need to do that. Because you're not proven innocent yet, sir. And you know, although you're innocent until proven guilty, but hold your horses, be humble. Okay? Hold your horses, be humble. Because you just don't know. You keep on talking. You keep talking yourself in a deeper hole that you're going to have to pull yourself out of, because the people that's around you, they don't have it to pull you out. They don't have it pull you out. They too busy trying to be your yes person and get money up out of you that hopefully you have. So I'm gonna end this right here. I thank everybody for coming on here. I'm telling you, if CJ doesn't stop, it gets worse for him. It gets worse for him. Because his family is just doing their own thing. And they want you to leave them alone. They want you to leave them alone. Just leave them alone. If the allegations are not true, don't speak on them. Because I'm not finna sit up here and speak on allegations that are not true. You know what I'm saying? You continue on talking, it be making you feel guilty. You know what I'm saying? Guilty allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But hey, what do I know? I definitely wouldn't even talk about it. Let it be. You're talking about you're doing this because of what they did. Do you know how many things you blame them for? Do you know how many things that you did to them and talked about them over and over? That's no excuse. Not around here bashing and trying to dog you and keep you, try to do all this stuff. You think that woman would have did that? No. Just out of nowhere. She has to, if it's her, I bet the house was in uproar when Jalea told her mom and her grandma. It hurted them. Imagine what that to go through. He don't care. He don't care about nobody, but he better care about himself. He don't even. Let's be clear. His mama, Hold on, give me a second, guys. Huh?
There's a car in the van back there.
Okay.
What is it?
Well, you can stop right fast. But yeah, I have to yeah, he needs to. To me, it's just he's continue on bashing the family for the clout, for the views. It has nothing to do with the allegations. He's trying to use that as a cover up. That's how I feel. It's for everybody to look at him like he's not guilty of nothing, but real minds, realistic minds, no, and see through the bull crap. I can't sit up here and say yeah or anything like that because for one, it's although he seems guilty, we just have to just keep it at that. You know what I'm saying? We have to keep it innocent until proven guilty. And that's how I think he's looking at it, although he's not reading in between the lines that you need more evidence. That doesn't mean it didn't happen to the child. Okay? When she was a child, when she was 10 years old. And just like I said, she came out and she stood up because of her little sister. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? To sit up there, and he knew about all these allegations before it even came to the internet. She was not the one that brought it to the internet. It was his old friend who he was also bashing. He was starting to mess with a lot of people at that time. He was bringing up and talking ill about a lot of people, and he messed with the wrong one, and they told the truth. But they wanted to know what happened, since you're on here acting like you Mr. Tough Guy, perfect and all that, like you do no wrong. So they put that out there. It was not Royalty. Royalty is the one, once again, that came to the internet and once again had to stick up for herself and her family. She did not want that out there. I mean, that's private. Of course she wouldn't want it out there. But God allows things to happen for a reason. And I keep saying this. Because you cannot continue on messing with God's children and then sit up there and be like, well, I'm this goody two shoes, and you continue on bashing his family. The people that were there for you. Not even your own mother. Right? Not even your brothers. Sisters. Although you bashed them too. But now, since they think you the man and y'all going on this bashing spree about Royalty, they want to stick by your side because they got that little dark soul just like you do too. They got that dark soul. Man, the thing about you, CJ, and your family, the people that have your back, y'all don't know how to stop. Don't know how to stop. That's why I know something is coming. And I don't think you're going to be ready for it. It ain't going to be what you expect because you've been bashing and dogging people for the longest. But I pray for you. Whatever may happen. Because you need it. Because you talk about allegations. God, you got way some big problems. You do. Yep, you do. But thanks to Sophie who sent me this video, and guess what? If you want to send me whatever video, I am on Instagram. I want to put my it said how a lot of people have no empathy these days, especially the men with black. What you say? what you say. Or I don't even place myself in the type of position with guys like that because I know that I'm gonna have something to say. Because just like they want to sit up there, they want to bash us. Guess what? I got so much stuff that I can say about you as a black man. But they don't like that though. They don't like when you got something to say. When they have something to say, I got something to say to them. Ooh, they don't like that. Why don't you just sit there, be quiet, let me say what I got to say? Who? You got the wrong motherfucker right here. I ain't finna sit up there and let you bash sisters and then you turn around and you think a motherfucker supposed to be quiet. I'm sorry. When you passionate about stuff, I need to find another way not to sit up here and do all that cussing. But when you be passionate about stuff, that really be getting to you. It really be getting to you because you be like, who? Let that be me. I know what to say, what time to say it, and how to say it. But if you get there, you be like, oh, I just want to shut up. I need to go. I just don't need to hear it. I don't need to hear them even bashing black women. We are the best. We are the best. I love my black women with all our crazy self ways. I love them. Because after Royalty, he got like 3 of them. It's and I like white women too, but what they call it, the white tea girls on TikTok. But it's not about disliking them. It's like our guys. Why are we like the sub? We ain't got nothing to do with that. It's who you like. He got like 3 of them after royalty, but still talking about royalty. You had so many people every year. Probably one on see like 2 in 1 year, and every year you had somebody right after you put royalty them out, and you started bashing them. You got with somebody just like that. He could not be by himself. That's what a narcissist does. They cannot be by themselves. And they don't care about nobody. Not even themselves. Because if he knew what he was doing to himself, he's only making himself worse. And he's only making it worse for himself. The more and more he says. Because no matter how many people repost those videos, at the end of the day, dude, you still said it. You still did it. And there's a lawsuit that can be had just from that. So he needs to be mindful of what he's doing. He needs to be mindful of what he's doing and how he continue on bashing his family and spreading lies out there about this family. And I'm telling you, it's a lot of lies in what he say. It's like, this is why I can't out. He got a whole video. I can't finish that video. Don't make me. Don't make me. Because I don't want to finish it. He is too much. But I will talk. I do have to get my words out about this Joker because he's just too much. He's a queen in his own right sense, allegedly. He's a queen in his own, allegedly. But this family is moving on, and I'm about to move on. But if y'all want to send me some video, Universal T, you can send it to me on TikTok. I think it's my email. I'll send you my email, Universal T. If you want, you have anything you want me to talk about, and you send me yours if I have anything for you to talk about. We need to talk about together. Mimi, same to you. Or anybody. But I think my email is in my bio. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's all I got for this video, you guys. Of course, my channel, I always talked about royalty and the situation. But I will continue on, because it's bullcrap. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you. I want you all to have a blessed day, and continue on being great. I holla. Have a good one.